Monday, March 16th, 2026. Your cinematic briefing of the Wall Street Journal starts now. Global conflicts, economic shocks, and the future of technology collide. The Trump administration frames its Iran operation as a resounding military success, while securing the Strait of Hormuz remains a high-stakes geopolitical gamble. On the front page, humanoid robots like Digit are stepping into new factory roles, transforming the labor landscape at the Schaeffler Auto Parts plant. Domestic reports highlight a positive trend. US crime is way down, hitting a century-plus low. Meanwhile, the red-blue state gap on income taxes is widening. A deep-dive investigation reveals Chevron's man, Ali Moshiri, was also steering US strategy for the CIA in Venezuela. Corporate power meets global spycraft. We move to page B1. The business and finance section opens with the AI boom igniting a massive rebound in the San Francisco housing market. Rents have surged 14% in just 1 year. AI wealth is flooding the market, outbidding traditional buyers with all-cash offers in Pacific Heights. A powerful trend. Black women are starting businesses at a faster rate than any other demographic, often choosing to bet on themselves after corporate layoffs. CEOs are racing to emulate Warren Buffett's legendary shareholder letters, attempting to bring a down-to-earth, analytical tone back to corporate communication. Moving to page B2, the Markets Digest shows a volatile week. The S&P 500 is down 5% from its record as oil shocks ripple through the economy. Airwallex targets a $1.1 billion expansion across Europe, leveraging AI to manage complex cross-border payments for a growing global client base. On page B3, Rivian makes a make-or-break bet on its new R2 SUV. It's a pivot to the mass market as federal EV tax credits vanish. Financier Paul Regan pleads guilty to 3 felony charges of securities fraud, following a series of reports on his mysterious high-yield investment offerings. Page B4 details the shakeup at xAI. Elon Musk is rebuilding the company from the foundations up as competition with OpenAI and Anthropic intensifies. FedEx plans to create a workforce of AI agents. By 2028, over half of their core operational workflows will be integrated with artificial intelligence. A growing backlash. AI devices that are always watching, like Meta's latest smart glasses, face Orwellian fears of a new kind of surveillance state. A page-by-page market review. The DJIA lost 943 points this week. We zoom in on the specific metrics driving this 1.99% drop. Page B7 provides an exhaustive look at closed-end funds. We review the premiums, net asset values, and 12-month yields for institutional investors. On page B8, why the effort to tame oil prices using the strategic reserve fell flat. The release barely touched the global price amidst the Hormuz crisis. Spencer Jacob explores the signs of AI excess. From the skyscraper index to record-breaking Super Bowl ads, are we in another bubble? We turn to the opinion pages. A deep dive into the policies, historical context, and geopolitical stakes shaping our future. Andy Kessler argues that government is the true cause of the affordability crisis. Prices for things government touches rise faster than overall inflation. Will Colombia join the Latin move to the right? Recent primary wins for Senator Paloma Valencia suggest a significant shift in political momentum. In Bookshelf, a review of Pollan's latest work explores the elusive nature of consciousness, from psychedelic insights to the frontiers of neuroscience. The opinion editorial provides the real nuclear history of Iran, arguing that the regime has been relentless for decades in its quest for the bomb. In Kentucky, Governor Andy Beshear faces criticism for his veto of a tax credit scholarship program, seen as a bow to powerful teachers' unions. The editorial page suggests putting Chuck Schumer on TSA duty, highlighting the wait times and financial hardship for unpaid airport screeners. Letters to the editor highlight the US-Israel alliance's strength, focusing on shared advanced technology and combat-proven experience. Page A17 warns that terrorists are now often made in the USA, focusing on the invisibility of lone actor threats radicalized domestically. Opinion. Gavin Newsom is driving up gasoline prices. California refineries are import-dependent, making the state vulnerable to global energy shocks. China has a lot to lose in the US-Israel war on Iran. Beijing buys 90% of Iran's oil, and disruptions strike directly at its energy security. Returning to US news, page A2, the outlook. An oil shock hits an already fraying economy, aggravating household spending and consumer sentiment. Nations are pressing the Trump administration to honor negotiated tariff levels as new probes under Section 301 begin to replacement old levies. A court ruling in the Fed chair's favor is a double-edged sword. Fed independence is being defined by judges rather than political restraint. On page A3, the historic big crime drop. Homicide rates have slid below 2015 levels in more than half of 58 cities tracked. New research finds easy access to cannabis is detrimental for teens, linked to an increased risk of psychiatric disorders and poor school performance. Page A5. Senate braces for a showdown over the voter ID bill. President Trump demands the GOP-controlled Senate pass new rules before the midterms. On page A6, for Israelis, war becomes a way of life. Residents now use military apps for early warnings and shelter in bunkers as a daily routine. Efforts to seize Iran's nuclear material would pose massive challenges, potentially requiring the largest special forces operation in history. We conclude our deep dive on page A10. Chevron's man was the CIA's too, revealing the hidden hand in Washington's spycraft and energy policy. As we look toward 2026, these strategic briefings provide the historical context and news coverage necessary to navigate a volatile global landscape. From market shifts to global security, stay informed and stay ahead. This is Rahul Malhotra signing off.